Yes, indeed. What's happening? Yeah, yeah. You know it's a Motivation Monday. It's also a My Goodness Monday, too, because, baby, shout out to my Bulldogs. First of all, I want to say shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. Yes, indeed. Salute the best damn team in the South, baby. SEC champs. Yes, sir. We headed to the Sugar Bowl next month, January the 1st. Big salute to them dogs, baby. Go dogs. Okay. And some more congratulations I got to give to the young ladies that started the Culinary Academy. Yes, sir, in DeKalb County. Yes. A county in which I am a product of. Yes, I'm so proud to see that. And I told y'all, despite what was going on with this election and all this shit, I told you the fact that we didn't get voted in, a woman didn't get voted in. I told y'all that women are still going to be rising in business and all that shit. I told you we were going to start prospering no matter what. Told y'all that. I also mentioned that I was worried about Beyonce. Now, I told y'all that too the other day. There's an orb right there in the video again. But I told y'all that I was worried about Beyonce. I told y'all that. And then I also told you that old boy was gonna be we already knew he was gonna be next, but I had just said that shit when I told y'all about what was going on with the dog night. And I told you that he might be, I was saying he might be next, and I was worried about her. You know what I'm saying? And look what we have. He has responded to allegations of a 13-year-old. Now, I'm going to say this now. It's hard for me to believe that. I think this right here is just to set things off. Really, I think really what set this shit off was TK when she interviewed his son, well, allegedly, his son, when she put it out there and let us see the interview, I think it kicked it off right there. You know what I'm saying? Because now they gonna start investigating other shit. That's just what to kick shit off. I really don't totally believe he messed with her at 13. I don't really believe that. I don't really feel totally, convinced that he did that. Not at 13. I don't believe, and see, I got a notification. So I know it's not true. I really just believe it's just a money grab. They trying to kick shit off. Because this is just going to be the first set of allegations against him. Now, we ain't going to get to talking about how old Aaliyah was and all that now, because Aaliyah was young. I mean, hell, Aaliyah was young when she was messing with R. Kelly. So, So, we ain't going to talk about that. Then Foxy Brown was young, too, when he was messing with Foxy. You know what I'm saying? And, allegedly he was in his late 20s. And she was like 15 years old, 16 or something like that. So we ain't gonna get to talking about that. Because we know, bro, like young women, Beyonce is just 43 and he's 55. So that tell you right there. You know what I'm saying? He like them young. Right? So, hey. Hey, man, the allegations is on the table, but we already knew who was up next. We knew it. You know what I mean? Everybody been saying that shit for about a year or two now. We've been saying who's gonna be next on the list, so nobody's surprised. You know what I mean? But now the issue is everybody's going to be watching. What is Beyonce going to do now? What is going to be her decision? See, she put at a crossroads now, unfortunately. Because she should have made this decision years ago. Really, she shouldn't even got involved with it. But I understand why. Because, when you get in the industry, they put you together. You have to be matched with somebody. They put you together. for the contribution of the industry to keep the money and all that shit going. So you have to be selected to be put together. So that's why they was put together. But I knew that was going to affect her reputation at the end of the day. Hopefully she can come out of this unscathed. Hopefully. You know, I ain't gonna say ain't gonna be no bumps and bruises on, you know, by the time she get done with this right here. But this right here is about to drag her and her reputation a little bit. But I've been told y'all I was worried about her. And what's gonna be her reaction to this? I think that's gonna be the big thing. Like, people who are really fans of her are going to want to know, what are you going to do, Beyonce? See, I got a notification. What is you going to do? We watching you now. Because I told y'all back then, a couple months ago, I told y'all that we going to be looking at her sideways because she kept it going. She, you know, she stayed involved with him, supported all this shit. You know, and if some of this shit come out to be true, hopefully, I don't know what it is. I don't think this case is, but it might be some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to look at what's going on. You associate yourself with this shit. But that still don't take away from her talents, though, at the end of the day. Now, will her reputation might be a little touched and burned? Yeah. Just a little bit, unfortunately. You know, but you can't take away her accomplishment musically and performance wise, but you definitely gonna have some problems on that reputation part. So hey man, the spotlight is definitely turned to Beyonce. What are you gonna do? We know his issues and problems. We already know what's going on with bro. We've been knowing about that shit. But the question now is, what is you gonna do? Is you gonna stay in the marriage and keep it going and support all the way through? Ride it out? Or is you gonna divvy up what you need to divvy up and keep it moving and separate yourself while you can? Because it should have happened a long time ago. Anyway, I'm gonna get on off here. This is Motivation Mondays, and I want to motivate everybody. Let me tell you something. If you get any inkling that something ain't right about you and your partner, or that your partner doing some bullshit, I suggest that you separate yourself from that, because eventually it's going to trickle down into your business. If you own a business, if you run a business, if you buy business, it's going to trickle down onto your reputation. So I suggest that you separate yourself while you can. Alright? Anyway, Motivation Monday. Music Monday too, because there's a lot going on. We'll see.